eternal fitness.
Fitness. So like Jesus was buff?
The verse we're going to look at today is Romans 12, 1 and 2. I use the English Standard Version, so check out whichever one you want. But mine says, I appeal to you therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. I like to look at that Bible verse in a couple ways. One is that it actually means to give your body as a living sacrifice, as in any daily task that you do, whether it be actually something with your body or mind, to do it for God and for the love of it, and not for your own self-righteousness and self-satisfaction. The other way I look at it is as we're trying to build up our body and our physiques, and it may look better to society as they see a more well-defined body and a more fit body, but we should actually be building our bodies to be more humble and to give God the glory for just being able to do so, since without God creating us, we wouldn't even be able to do what we're doing right now. Coming in hot. So today what we're going to talk about is your body type. There's 3 different body types, and you really want to figure that out before you get started dieting and training. First here we have a picture of an ectomorph, Cameron, and description along with the pictures of what exactly the body type of ectomorph is. Here's Cameron, our ectomorph. This body type is an ectomorph because it has a smaller, more delicate frame, flat chest, smaller shoulders, not as broad, very thin and lean muscle mass, and they find it very hard to gain weight and have a very fast metabolism. Next we have a mesomorph, and that body type is going to be displayed by a picture of Logan, and we'll give a description of what exactly the mesomorph body type is as well. Here's Logan, our mesomorph. You'll see it's a more athletic body with more well-defined, harder muscles, broader shoulders, more strong physique. They gain muscle more easily and also tend to gain more fat than an ectomorph, but still stay more cut than a mesomorph would. This is generally your body type that would be better for weight training. Last is a picture of Rafa displaying the endomorph body type, and we'll give a description of what the endomorph body type is with his picture. Here's Rafa, our endomorph. You'll see it's a softer, more round body. They do gain muscle but also fat very easily. Generally short in height, but a stocky build. As I said, a more round physique, and they find it very hard to lose fat because of a slower metabolism, and the muscles aren't as defined. Now, you can be an endomorph and have defined muscles. You just have to work a lot harder than an ectomorph or endomorph would. Alright, so you've seen the types of bodies. You want to pick yours and be modest. You want to find exactly what body type you are for your diet and workout regimen, or else you're going to spend a couple of months training and trying to tweak your diet, when if you just pick the right body type at the beginning, you can figure that out sooner. You should know if you lose weight, gain weight, or build muscle, or don't have a hard time with building muscle. You should know that. If not, then track where you stood about a year ago and how long it took you to gain what weight you have now, whether you gained a little or none, and how you ate for that last year, whether you dieted any, whether you worked out any, or did nothing at all and sat around. So one of my things about a mesomorph is that they are similar to an ectomorph with your body fat, but you can build more muscle, and then with an endomorph they can build the weight with more fat and muscle, but it's hard to lose the fat. So of course with your ectomorph you're going to want to eat as much calories you can if you have that super high metabolism, if you want to get bigger. Unless you want to do cross country, then just eat, you know, whatever you want to eat. And if you're a mesomorph, depending on whether you want to gain muscle or cut or stay the same, then you're going to, you know, have a caloric surplus, which is more calories than you burn for the day if you want to get bigger. If you want to cut and lose weight, then you want to have a deficit of calories for the day. Or mesomorph can even be around even, because they will still tend to not hold on to fat as much as the endomorph. Now, endomorph, you're almost always, unless you want to do a bulking, dirty bulking type phase, you can go a little heavier on your calories. Or if you're in the super bodybuilding phase, then you can go a lot higher on calories to get bigger. But if you're going to want to cut, then you're going to have to cut the calories down to where you do have a deficit in calories. Surplus is only if you have a surplus, you know you're going to gain weight, you're going to gain size. So pick your body type, and on Thursday, this is Tuesday, on Thursday I'm going to put out a video on how to work out and more specifics on how to eat and work out with whatever body type you are. And I'll just split that up again into the 3 segments: the ectomorph, mesomorph, endomorph. But choose your body type, do a little studying on it if you want, also for calories, and then I'll just give my advice to you also on Thursday. So come back, stay tuned for that, and we'll see you back here Thursday.